Hello, hello. Thank you for watching this video on the replay. Let me go over this with you. Okay, all right. Give me 1 second. I'm getting started. Okay, this is fun. Mm, all right, okay. Okay, and if you're watching this on the replay, thank you for watching. I'm gonna go over with you how to, instantly make more money on social media. And so what you're looking at right now is a spreadsheet, and um, I'm going to keep this brief as well, so I won't be too long. But essentially, this is a spreadsheet, and in this spreadsheet, it goes over different type of metrics. So if you watch the video I did yesterday, I talked about um, 9 different types of businesses that fail. And one of the reasons, one of the big things that, and so if you have not watched the video, make sure you go watch it so that way you understand more what I'm talking about. But one of the biggest things I talked about is how some of the reasons why a lot of those businesses fail is because they didn't know how to measure their numbers and in order to improve it, in order to generate revenue. And so there's a saying that goes like, what gets measured gets improved. And so if you really want to, um, be able to make better sales online, you honestly have to know your numbers, what that really means, and you need to know how to measure your numbers. And then from there, you can make adjustments and shifts and changes, and pivots, And so that's probably one of the reasons why that stops a lot of people. It's easier to measure your numbers when you are using paid ads, because essentially you can just determine, okay, we spent this much, we spent this amount in ads this month at, you know and it cost us this much, and we got this number of leads, and we got this number of clients. So that's the easiest way, honestly, is through running ads, because you can not only accelerate the results, but you can also be able to measure the results easier. But when you do rely on organic marketing, then you have to do things differently. So I have like a simple spreadsheet that I put together, and I do this also when I'm working with clients as well, as far as like marketing clients, to helping them if they want to, really also not just leverage advertising, but also organic efforts too. So I'm going to go over some of the elements of the spreadsheet, so that way you have an idea. So for example, this is a Google Sheet, so it's really simple to put together. And you're tracking this, I recommend daily, not monthly, definitely not monthly. That's way too much time apart. Daily, so that way you can adjust daily. If you can afford to, you can hire a VA that can track. So this would be a good thing to have a VA do, um, as far as tracking your numbers, in order to identify how to leverage, shift, and adjust. So what you will do, for example, is so let me give you some of the elements. And when I work with my marketing clients, I show them everything. So not just um, some of the stuff I'll go over with you today. So for example, you put down the date, and then you could put down the next thing, because we're measuring every single day, is the number of blogs. So how many blog posts did you write or post? And it's obvious most people don't write a new blog post every single day, right? Most people don't do that. but writing blogs is a great way to build SEO, search engine optimization, and that helps you to generate leads as well. And so over time, unless your website is brand new, over time you'll notice a correlation between the number of blogs and the number of leads that you get. And there's a way to do things where the traffic to your blogs is accelerated as well. So we have the number of blogs. Then we have, I put down here, number of pins made. So you can actually use Pinterest. And Pinterest is a great tool to send traffic to your blogs. Then over here, I put down the number of PR releases. So this is going to be editorials, publishing sites, news channels, magazine channels. So how many PR releases was sent out that day, or was nothing sent out that day, or is that something that you do weekly, or probably most people do it quarterly or monthly, so how many PR releases was released? And PR helps you to get visibility and helps you to get notoriety really, really fast, especially when you leverage the right platforms. So PR releases. Then we have flyers posted. So how many flyers? And of course, with all of these things, there's still this is what you're actually doing, but there's still a strategy to doing it correctly, as far as like what to put on the flyer, what to say in the PR, how to strategize the pins, what type of blogs to write, how to make the blogs engaging, So this is showing you the actual efforts. But when I work with people, I show them like how to map it out. And then flyers posted. So how many flyers was posted that day across your social media channels, especially if you already have some type of visibility or reach. How many flyers did you post? DM sent. How many direct messages did you send that day? So some people, that's their whole strategy. Their whole strategy is sending DMs every single day, right? And so DMs is also great. In some of these things, you can just go hard in one area and ignore all the others. It just depends on your industry model and your existing traffic and you know, um, your goals. So, how many DMs was sent that day? And this could also be like, how many DMs did you receive as far as like through a call to action? Then emails sent, how many emails did you send per day? Right? So this is why some people, I see a lot of businesses that honestly they send an email every single day, and when they send the email every single day with some type of offer, etc., there's businesses that are making millions of dollars just sending emails every single day. So this is email sent. Then also live video. So this is if like you and live videos could be you are going live, or you're showing your office, your business space, your business workspace, um, through your marketing audience. And so you're going live in order to reach those people and show them, pretty much, show them whatever the products are. I see people who go live that own like a retail store, and they honestly just go live and put on different outfits, and people watch that, especially on Amazon Live. So I've seen that. Um, Another thing as well is you're going live, and when you go live all the time, what's the word I'm looking for? I forgot my train of thought. Oh, you're going live. I see people, they do live wig videos, and they'll go live and literally they're putting on different wigs and showing you what the wig looks like. And so that's how they're getting visibility. So this is, like I said, you can choose to just go hard in one area, or you can do everything. And it really honestly depends on what your ideal client's audience likes. Are they the type where the majority of them like to see it, feel it, touch it? Are they the type that are so busy, they're on the go, they don't have time to watch live videos? So that's why you have to send them DMs and they'll respond back to the DMs. Are they the type where, you know what, I just prefer email communication, so you just send them emails? So knowing your ideal client is also very important with understanding what marketing channels to pull on more or less, or and accelerate, etc. And then another one over here is number of SMS sent. So that's text messages. So we all know, hopefully that sending text messages is by far um, the has a higher open rate than emails. And so is it that your ideal client, they they're they don't really read the emails, which they don't really read the emails. They honestly read text. That's they'll reply back to the text, but email, that's going to take them like a few days to get back to you. And if you have like an offer that is time sensitive, or something to that nature, then you're going to experience them. You're going to experience like less conversions if you don't implement the text, right? So it's really all about, all of this definitely starts with understanding your numbers, and but also knowing like who your ideal client really is and really studying them well. And so these are just some of the metrics, or different type of metrics that helps you to identify that data, and then you kind of plug that in, and then you can make a decision. Okay, do we need to, so which one is actually working, which one is not working, what should we put more energy in, what should we put less energy in, and so this helps you to really, really make stronger, faster decisions in your business, which helps you to generate income 10 times faster in your business, like a lot more quicker, using social media or other marketing platforms that you want to use outside of the online space. So once again, though, when I work with one-on-one people, though, or when I work with people directly, we I give them this worksheet, as a copy, but then also there's also more data at the end, and then it helps us to like look at the numbers and be like, okay, where do we need to hone in on, what do we need to do less of, and then really helping them to maximize those efforts and energy, so that way they can hit their 6-figure, 7-figure goals, and etc. So if this is something, if you found this helpful and you want to get the rest of this information, because like I said, there's probably about maybe like 10 more lines on here. You want to get the rest of this information, you want to learn more, you want to maximize your efforts, whether it's organic, paid, or etc. You want to have a clear marketing strategy, then go ahead and click the link either below this video if you're watching this on Facebook or YouTube or etc., and register for my free training, or you can book a call and we can talk and discuss what your marketing needs looks like, and I can help coach you and help you to draw those, help you to pretty much attract and attract the ideal clients to work with you. So you can click the link in the bio, or you can click the link below this video to get started. All right, so thank you so much for listening. If you have any questions, comment below. Let me know if you found this informative. Let me know what you took away from it, and I'll see you the next time.